First, Coach, your thoughts on today's 38-17 victory?
Well, just looking at the stat sheet here quickly, my thought, our defense really took control of the game. You know, the first drive they had, they hit Des Stewart on long pass. It's just a great play by them, and that's when the snow was coming down, and they had the wind. I thought the wind was a factor. The first quarter we grinded against the wind and scored early against it, which was good. And then we had it the second, third quarters, and I told our guys I thought we had to win during the second, third quarters. And for the most part, we did that. We scored an early score. And then in the third quarter, in the middle of it, we scored to make it 31-10, and I thought that was critical.
Brian Super, the Pioneer. Jason, the new NCAA rushing leader by a quarterback. Do it on a 53-yard touchdown run. Did you know when you hit the corner there or hit the sideline that you were going to find the end zone?
I didn't know. I thought it was going to be a regular play, but then Shakur Sanders had a great pin block and just kind of opened up the way. And, I mean, that's what it turned out to be, and it was a cool moment.
Has it settled in yet that you realize what you've done?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a weird feeling getting an award during the middle of the game because you celebrate for, 3-4 seconds, and it's like, all right, we still have a football game to play, and I can't really think about it as much, but I'm just so happy that I could do it around my teammates and around the O-line. Those guys have busted their butt all year, and those are the guys that never get any credit for anything, and they make all the holes. And I'm just looking back at the past 4 years, all the guys that have been there for me and have been there with me, and they're all part of this award. And I wish I could be around them right now because I just got love for them because every day they're working their butts off in practice, and they're the guys that have the hardest practice every day, and they never get any just attention or recognition for that. So I just want to give a shout out to them because those guys are, they're my family, and they're the ones that have helped me get this award.
And a lot of them are here today. So I saw Smolinski and Carlin Lanningham and Sam Parker's here. So a lot of guys that have played with him for the last 4 years as O-linemen are here today. So, just to add to that, everyone celebrates this. He's the kind of young man that you want to celebrate it because he handles it the right way, and it probably means more to Ferris State and to the people around him than it means to him. He just wants to be a team player and get another W.
Jake, Vander Laan's touchdown run gave you guys a 14-7 lead, and you guys were able to build off that 24-7. Do you think that provided a little bit of a spark for you guys?
I think any time someone on your team gets an accolade like that, it'll fire you up a little bit even more. I know when he crossed the goal line, first thing I wanted to do was give him a hug, and then the next time I got on the field, I wanted him to get even more and to have another long run and break it. And so I know that fires up the team a lot. I know we thrive off our teammates' success, and that's something that we preach as a team. Our coaches don't tell us to do it. We love watching our teammates succeed, and for our quarterback, our leader, to get an award like that, I think it definitely sparks everyone. And so we knew we had to get this win because it would have made that even sweeter. So,
Coach, you guys eventually lost in last year's first round of the playoffs. How's it feel to beat that team and to remain undefeated this season?
Well, that's more important than anything. It's not avenging a loss so much because it's a new year with new players. I'll be honest with you, they're a very well coached team, and they lost. If you had to pick 5 players that you cannot lose to go into a season with, they had all 5 of them that are injured. So. Billy Aikens, their corner didn't play. Both DNs are unbelievable. They're pro prospects. Schoen is a running back for them for 4 years, and so they they're not the same team because of the injuries, but they're still a great team, and they're so well coached. I don't want to see those guys, so I'll tell you the reality. I'm happy they weren't here, but I feel for their coaching staff and the rest of the seniors who, probably eyed another chance to really go for a national championship. They lost to the eventual national champs by 3 points last year in Colorado, so they're the real deal, and I have a lot of respect for, their program. And next year they get to come back first here, so that'll be our first game next year. So. There'll be 3 in a row. They're probably like, why do we have to come to Ferris all the time?
Big matchup next weekend could be a battle of two nationally ranked teams as Michigan Tech comes to town. Got to turn around and prepare for that. This is a stretch last year where you guys really thrived. What are your thoughts on preparation for Michigan Tech?
We got another big game next week. What's going on? Yeah. Well, it's just a crazy league. Obviously we had this one marked on our calendar because we knew how many players they had coming back. Last week, Tiffin was a one-loss team when we went there. The week before, Findlay was a one-loss team when we went there. Obviously, we had to go to Grand Valley, and they're still a one-loss team. And now we got Tech coming. They play Grand Valley at 7 p.m. at Lubbers tonight. So we'll see what that's all about. But it's a grind, and to me, that is the greatest thing I can say about our players is they embrace a grind. I mean, for us to do what we've done for just week in and week out, another good opponent. I mean, we don't play in the GLIAC some of the teams that are on the bottom of the GLIAC. We tend to play, all the best, minus maybe Ashland. We don't play them in the regular season. But our guys, they go to work every day, and it's just amazing. It's amazing what they do every day and focusing on the next opponent. And so next Saturday we'll be here, and it'll be a national televised game, and our guys will be ready to play Michigan Tech.